Hello, everybody. Mark here at Gilbo Realty. Thank you so much for coming back and watching another show today. It is Thursday, May 15th. It's an absolutely beautiful morning. Sunny, about 75 to 80. It's gorgeous. I'm watching my cat on the lanai, enjoying her life. She got the best life on the planet. If you haven't been to our villages tab, this is it. Go here, buy home. You can go to our fast home search. I have all the searches broken down for you to make your life easy. If you haven't downloaded our map, I highly recommend it. It'll actually help you learn the villages. Click on each individual village around the centers. And you can see what's available for active inventory. It'll pop right up onto our website. Go to our open house map. I updated them yesterday for Thursday, Friday, and going to do this weekend. So if you got open houses, click on that. You want to go take a look around. They're all color coded, broken down by time, and you can see the price and the address. And if you use your mobile, you can click on the address. So it should pop it right up into Google Maps or Apple Maps. Do you need a VLS agent? No, we can show VLS homes, just to let you know that. Everybody says a lot of misinformation about that. Yes, we could show VLS homes. So if you're coming to the villages, you have a couple homes you want to see, please let us know. But there's a ton of homes on the MLS right now. There's a ton. Because of the stock market, if we look here, it's up to near that 42,000 mark. We had a dip here going for a while, a little scare tactic going on. But, usually when the stock market goes back up, things tend to get busy again. People worry about their retirement accounts. Where can I get some cash to buy a home? And a lot of people, they don't want to sell their investments, but a lot of people will take their investments out of the market or sell out if they made some profit this year and put that into real estate. And that happens quite a bit. So as you see this little uptick right here in the stock market, we've been actually really busy for the last couple of weeks. So what happened in the villages in the last few days? So you had Homeland Security out here on site in Wildwood arresting migrants from Mexico, Guatemala, and Honduras. Now, I'm not going to get into the political side of things because we're not a political channel, because I think they're both at fault. Doesn't matter who it is. But at the same time, I'm more involved in the real estate aspect of it. Does this hurt building? Will it slow down building, knowing that these people are actually looking on work sites around the state of Florida, probably not just Florida, all the states, for immigrants that are not legal. And that seems to be what's going on here, at least in this work site. This is the villages in Wildwood. They called it Wildwood, but it was the villages. They went in, it says here they arrested 33 migrants. Is that going to slow down building in the villages? That'll be interesting to see. It'll definitely take some time to find some people to fill in for those 33 folks. And their general contractors are going to have to find some other workers to fill that void. So yeah, this can happen. I mean, it's something that can scare people off. And it can definitely slow building when you had, crews that were ready to put a couple roofs on for that day and they all just disappeared. Now you got to figure something out. So it's definitely going to slow building, not just in Florida, probably across other states. If this trend continues, expect your home to take longer to build, probably prices to go up at certain points. Just expect that to happen. So we're going to look at 3 homes today. I have a couple. One stucco siding, one vinyl siding, to show the differences. And you see if the price differences are worth it between the two. But they're about the same square footage. One's a Fenny, relatively newer, 2017 and newer. And then I have one also that's, where's this one? This one's a little bit older, but it's a pool home on McCormick. And I don't mind this house. It's got a beautiful paver driveway. It's got a nice pool in the back. It's actually on a cul-de-sac, so it's got a really nice B lot. So we'll look at that one too. But the first one on the map is 5596 Cedar Waxwing Drive. I actually like this house. Stucco siding is beautiful. Love the landscaping. Well done, basic. It's got a good sized lot. You're not like 6 foot from your neighbor, even though you're still pretty close. But it is stucco siding, 2-car garage, no golf cart garage. But at this price for $379, 1,523 square foot, 3 beds, 2 baths, sitting at $248. It's actually a price okay. It's been on the market almost 2 weeks. But I think it's in the village of Fenny. And if you don't know where Fenny is, that's on the western portion of the villages, western, probably middle south now. There's Magnolia Plaza. There's Marsh Bend down to the newer sections that are going in. And so it's a good location. Let's see some photos. It's a nice home. Dig the garage. Like that little design they have in the windows. Pretty nice. Love it. Very nice. Love the grass too. Actually, you could tell they water their grass here. Very nice. So that's bare minimum landscaping, but I love it. It looks good. Easy to maintain. You don't have to worry about pulling weeds, even though you may pay someone to come do all that. And you can close this off, this lanai. You can put a front lanai on this, which is kind of nice. They have a lounge chair out here, so I'm assuming they use it. But it would be nice if you could put a screen here. So here's as you walk in that front door. That's nice. I like the fact the dining room's way in the back, but it's kind of broken off. I don't mind having a broken off room. I don't need wide open space everywhere. I know a lot of people like that. I don't need wide open space for my dining room. I think it's kind of stupid the way it looks. Having these big open rooms, and you have a dining table over here, you have a couch and your TV over here, then you have another smaller eating table over here. I just think it's kind of a dumb layout. I do think that having that dining room table broken off into another room, maybe with some walls, the way this is done, actually looks pretty good, and I don't mind it. It'll cut down on some of the noise. One thing that I'm finding, I'm in probably about a 2,000 square foot Winslow C, is the echo. Echo. It's just all over the dang place. That's all you hear is echo. And that's I like the fact this is kind of broken up a little bit. That vinyl flooring seems to be the trend. Oh, I can't miss it. There it is. Village's $39 fan with the $10 light kit. Nice work. Basic decor. I like it. Those are basic countertops. They're not granite or quartz or anything. That's fine. Not a huge amount of cabinet space here. I probably would have ran these cabinets on the other side over here. Give you a little bit more space with a countertop right here. Nice. I don't mind it. Tile floor. It's not bad. Again, basic countertops. Gas stove. Want that gas. I know you chefs out there want all that gas. You do not want electric. Nice. Been there already. All right. So, yeah, I don't mind this. I actually dig this, too. That's pretty cool. Does somebody wax their head on it. Not bad, though. It's different. And that walks out to their lanai. Okay, so I'm assuming we're in the master with carpet. It's cute. That's a king-size bed, so it's a pretty good-sized room. All right. Now, I like this because it has that dual closet, his and her, or her and her, as my wife would say. Closet, dual sink up front. Love the shower. I like the black door, too. That's kind of cool, the dark door. Okay, so here's another bedroom. Love the furniture. Those big mirrors, too. Huh. Here's another bed. Wow, how many beds are in this thing? Nice. Love it. How many beds are in this thing? Hold on. There's a bed. Oh, okay. That must have been the same bedroom. Sorry. All right. So here's the second bedroom. Here's the third bedroom. Vinyl flooring throughout. Ton of closet space in each one of these rooms. Here's the shared bath and a hallway. Nice with tile up to the ceiling. Love it. Here's a laundry. I'm assuming that's a garage door. Okay. Here's the back lanai. So you got some privacy with these shrubs. Just got to make sure you keep bushes out of your screens. They can burrow through anything if they have to. You got to keep these cut down a little bit. Very nice. Okay. So your furnace and everything's here. They do have a water system, which I love. Love the fact they have that. There's your panel box. I'm assuming the furnace is right there and maybe even the hot water tank if they don't have an instant on. Oh, there's the instant on up there. So I know that's right there. Gutters all around. Some nice privacy on your lanai. I think you probably have some room here if you wanted to just put a small pool in. Potentially, like these folks. Well, that's a big one. Now you get a little discoloration here on the bottom of this. That's just your sprinkler system. Because again, they're using that pond water. You drive by those ponds, that's what they're using. And it's not filtered. So it's kind of dirty. Nice. I don't mind this house actually. Yeah, I like it. So 5596 Cedar Waxwing Drive. 3 beds, 2 bath, 1,523 square foot, 379, sitting at 248 a square foot. It's in the village of Fenny. It's actually not priced too bad. It's built in 2017. Vaulted ceilings, luxury vinyl plank. Nice. 2 guest bedrooms, full guest bath. It's actually a pretty good deal and being offered turnkey with quality furnishing. So if you want the furniture, you can get it at this price, 379. And I consider this comparable to, let's say, a Charlotte courtyard villa. The difference is this does not have a fence, but you can tend to find them sometimes a little bit higher in price. So do you want the privacy? Do you care about the fence? If not, you can find the model like this, pretty good price, 1,500 square foot at 379. That's just list price. That's not even a price you could potentially purchase it for. So let's go to another one. All right, 3745 Causey Court. 429.9. Now, this is a vinyl sided home. I wanted to show this one because I want to see some differences. And I want you to see if there's having that extra golf cart garage and vinyl siding instead of the stucco. Is it worth almost 60 grand more than the last house we just saw with less square foot? It's a pretty house. The landscaping's been done. They have a beautiful patio on the back paver. But I just want you to see the differences between this house and this one for 379. This is a bigger home, stucco siding, no golf cart. This is a vinyl sided golf cart garage, but less square foot living space, but 60 grand more almost, 55K. So weigh the differences. This is what you can find in the villages. You're like, man, why are these pricing so different? But they also threw some money into landscaping and the back patio, which you see. So sitting at 291 a square foot, kind of high right now in this market. It's 2021 build, elegant 3.2 Tupelo model. It's also in the village of Fenny, by the way, so it's right down the road. It's not very far away from the one we just looked at. So let's see some photos. It's a good looking house. You can tell they put the landscaping in. I mean, not a huge amount, but it's pretty. Love the front. It's gorgeous. It does have that golf cart garage. It is nice sometimes to have that extra space in the garage because you have a car, potentially two, and you have to park your golf cart maybe at the end of of those cars so you can get it out. It's nice to have that extra space. Also, front entryway. It's pretty. So here's the front. I don't mind this little pillar. It's probably the dining area. So the dining area like this, or let's see if I can pull up a picture of the dining area in this one. Go back to that. So or would you rather have it like this? Broken off, less noise. Or would you rather have it like this? Open up, but still kind of broken off with that pillar. Everybody has a little bit of different opinion, but give me your opinion down below. What do you think? What dining room would you rather have? One of a little bit of privacy and broken off, or one that's wide open? Everybody can communicate at all times. Me personally, I think I would like that dining room. That's me. It's a pretty layout. Nice and open. There you go. Alrighty. There we go. Now, this is a really small kitchen, too. It's tiny. There's not a huge amount of cabinet space here at all. Wow. So let's look at the kitchen on this one here. We can get to it. So this one's not huge neither, but this definitely has more cabinet space. Island up front. Probably a dishwasher in this island. Oof. These are both kind of small. Gas stove. Again, we discussed the darker gray side of cabinets the other day on our last video. And I agree with some people on there that it was a fad. It's probably going away. So there's a nice open look. Yeah. Okay. Again, we don't need 900 photos of the living room. We get it. All right. So here's a big bed. Staged. You walk in here. Now, the other one had dual closets, his and hers. Let's see what this bathroom's going to look like. Dual sinks. There's a closet door there. Oh, that's toilet. Sorry. There's the closet. That's probably a linen closet is my guess. And then you see the shower in the back, which is pretty. Nice. Okay, here's another bedroom. Pretty basic, plain Jane. Here's a shared bath in the hallway with the tiles to the ceiling. Love it. Not that surround junk they're putting in some of the newer homes. That cheapo $100 surround. Okay. Laundry, nice. You should get just as much cabinet space in this as you do in the kitchen. They did not plan that kitchen out well in that model. So the good thing about this one, these are really the catches of this house is the space, extra space in the garage. Because I think this will really make a difference having that extra garage space. Now, don't get me wrong. If you only have one car and a golf cart, it's fine. These garages are plenty deep enough to put shelving, cabinetry, maybe even a workbench in here without a doubt. And you also have some attic space if you put in some nice stairs up here as well, which you can buy at Home Depot for like $1,000, a pull down attic stair. And if you really want to get really decked out, you could go buy one of those elevator ones they sell in the villages. And they do sell upgraded ones at Home Depot and Low as well and online to make your life a little bit easier. Here's the back of the 9. Wait till you see the pad over here. It's nice. You could see it right here. Nice pavers. Got nice privacy in the back. Nice. Man, why is that fan so dirty? Holy. Okay. Very nice. I don't mind that. And you can also birdcage over this if you wanted to. And you could take out those pavers, put a pool in with a birdcage. That's potential. And not bad side yard either. Yeah, I don't mind this house. It's okay. So I just want you to see the differences. 3745 Causey Court, Causey, 429.9. It's a 321475. Or would you rather go to something like this, a 32 1523 square foot, in same neighborhood, Fenny, same village, for 379, sitting at 248 a square foot. So is this house worth $50, 40 something dollars more per square foot for this house over this one? And I don't think so. I think they need to work on the price on some of these. This is what I mean in the villages. You gotta take a look around when you see some homes. You're like, man, why is this house so much more money? It's not like this has granite countertops or quartz countertops. It doesn't. It doesn't have stucco siding. It's got the golf cart garage. It's a small kitchen. And so you just weigh your options on some of these. You got to go through these and kind of pick apart what you like, what you don't like, and just try to compare them all. So let's go to another one. Landlords, are you looking to fill your unrented days in the villages or other surrounding 55 plus communities? Our new live in style program can help. We all know that getting a lifestyle visit with the villages can take months to schedule and typically has our clients staying in the middle of nowhere. We also know that Airbnbs can take a pretty good chunk of change from your booking too. If you have a fully furnished rental in a good location and you would like to discuss our live-in style program in more detail, please let me know. You can go to this page, gilborealty.com, click on the villages tab, go to Landlord Partnership Program tab, and then you can fill out the form on the bottom. Now, the next one is 342 McCormick Lane. It's 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,838 square foot, but it's got a beautiful bird cage and a pool. Looks like it's got some additional items added on here in the back, too, some space. And it's a pretty house. Beautiful pavers in the driveways I'm looking at. It's sitting at 315 a square foot. It's probably why it's still on the market, even with a pool. But the bond is paid on this. Built in 2005, so a little bit older home. Bond paid, stunning 3-2 designer home with saltwater pool, an oversized corner lot cul-de-sac, the village of tall trees. It's pretty up there. 2013 Yamaha golf cart with hard size is included. Furniture package is negotiable. It's got a new roof in 23 and an HVAC in 21. Golf cart's included if you want it. Let's see some photos. It's got this big kitchen, ton of cabinet space. It's got two tones going on. Like they took out the uppers, put in these white. It's okay. I love the driveway. I love the trim around the garage door too. It's pretty. These shades keep the windows, keep the heat, from whacking that window all day. This is very nice. I like this lot. It's a V lot. It's pretty nice. Love the pool. It's a big bird cage. That is not cheap. Okay. So I like the floors on this. I'm still deciding whether they're tile or hardwood. Bamboo, maybe. They're definitely not tile. They're long. Got a little wave in them, too. They do have crown molding all around. Solar tubes. Nice. Okay, they have the kitchen broken off here again. Weigh your option. Do I want this open kitchen? The reason why this wall's here, see, now, if that wall wasn't there, where would your couch be? It'd probably still be there, but what would you see from the kitchen? You'd see the back of a couch. So I don't mind walls sometimes. That's me. They're okay with it too because they got their couch on it. Makes sense. Got to have space to put your furniture. And I like the in and out of the kitchen. I like you can have 5 or 6 people in there. They can talk loudly. It's not going to interfere with the TV area. So I'm hoping some of this stuff comes back a little bit. Some of this break off of this big open room, but that goes everywhere. Nice. There's a dining area. Looks like a bedroom on the left. So I don't mind the backsplash. It's nice. Looks like the cabinets, they just updated some of the doors in these, but they painted these white by the looks of it. Countertops are okay. They're nice. Good looking shape. I'd probably raise that. I wouldn't. I'd take that table out of there. There's no need for it over here in this front of this door. Okay. It's pretty. Looks like quartz countertops, electric stove. Pull out doors, drawers here. Nice. So here's a big master bedroom. That's a king bed. There's a pretty big room. You got some size here going on. Nice fit. Dual sinks. Love it. All right. So the toilet's not in its own separate room like it is today. Now, I like that today in the newer homes. They have broken off the toilet, which is nice. Because you don't want to do your business here in the corner while your husband is right there shaving his beard off, right? I want to have a little privacy when I'm doing that. I love my wife, but I still want some privacy. Okay, here's another bed. It's cute. Popcorn ceiling in this thing. So here's another full bath that's shared. Looks like tile. Got crown molding in here too, which is nice. Yeah, roof looks pretty good. Landscaping's minimal around the back, but not overly done, which I love. You can grow these up here. These grow pretty quick, these trees. So they'll fill in this space if you want more privacy over time. Yeah, it's got a pretty good sized yard here. So there's your cul-de-sac. It's got a V lot, goes this way, and it goes this way. You got a lot of space here. A lot of space. And you got a fence behind you, so you don't have these back neighbors looking right into your pool. That's kind of cool. I like this house. So 342 McCormick Lane, 579. 3 beds, 2 bath, 1,838 square foot with a pool. Sitting at 579. It's sitting at 315 a square foot. I'm not saying it's good or bad on price. It's a 2005. It's got a new roof in 23, HVAC in 21. Yamaha golf cart 13 coming. Hot water heater was replaced in 17. Bond is paid. So maybe that's an option, right? Bond is paid on this property. So think about this one. So are the villages going to be slowing down building? Not just villages, other builders around town, worrying that their build sites are going to be raided by Homeland Security or ICE or whatever, whoever's doing these raids. And they arrested 33 the other day in the villages. They call it Wildwood, but nobody wanted to say the villages. It says it in the article down below. So we'll see what happens. Is that if you plan on building a new home, is that going to hurt your build time? It might. So just think about that. But everybody have a good day. If you're out and about, go to our villages tab, buy a home. You can pull up our open house map on your cell phone. Feel free to check that out for the open houses today and tomorrow and the weekend coming up. If you're looking to buy a home, please let us know. If you're going to do a lifestyle visit, please let me know because we'll put you on our calendar. We'll meet you up with one of our agents, show you some property, sit down with you, and we'll give you some nice little gifts that we have for you, some nice maps, and we'll show you around and just give you a general idea of what you may want to do while you're here. Because a lot of people are like, I'm going to do a lifestyle visit, but after I meet with someone, what do I do? Like, what do I do with myself, right? We'll give you some restaurants that are probably a pretty good pick for you to go to. And they're going to put you down in Well Point in the newer sections. And you're going to be pretty far out there, unfortunately. And if you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out to me. I'm down below, my information, and have a rockin' day.